Welcome to Wakaati Entertainment Gist. On the headlines, I'm a Babalawo, nice. Kemi Olunloyo accuses Iyabo Ojo of being a former adult film actress. Jessie J hospitalized weeks after cancer surgery, and in sport, the Tigress win Afrobasket for 5th consecutive time. And now the news in detail. Nigerian singer Abolore Akonde, popularly known as Nice, has revealed that when it comes to his spirituality, he's not a Christian or Muslim, but a traditionalist. He made this revelation while on the Nancy Isime show. He also made a stunning claim that the devil controls the music industry. The 45-year-old veteran singer referred to the devil as the choirmaster, stating that the influence of the devil is the reason many musicians engage in vices like smoking and womanizing. He went on to mention that any artist who wants to go into the industry must be aware of the spirituality in the industry. When asked about the battles he faced, Nice mentioned that there was a time he was vomiting blood for 6 months and had to leave his home. The incident had led him to seek protection from a higher power, which led him to the traditional way of doing things. He said he wished he had engaged in it sooner.
I was talking about Grammy, and I wasn't given, but I got it. You never get out.
It still came to us, and at the time we were talking about it, it wasn't even coming to Africa at all.
Exactly. So that's why I said music, you can be passing message. That's why when you sing as an artist, watch what you say in words, because devil controls music.
Really?
Yeah.
You think the devil controls music?
Devil is the choir master. That's why we smoke, we do all these things we do. Yes. Music generally, devil controls the music. If you are coming to this industry, understand where you're coming to. I'm not lying to you. Don't worry.
So just the way God controls, the devil also controls certain things.
No, he said, go to the world. Let me see how many will go follow you. Let me stay there. Let's see how many will go follow me. Then we go there. He's the most powerful angel. He's the most powerful.
You look like you've researched this a lot.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. I don't research anything. I just talk.
You just... But based on the knowledge and what you know and what you've experienced spiritually.
Yeah.
Would you say you've experienced spiritual battles while doing music?
Several times.
What is that one spiritual battle you went through that you thought you would not get out of?
When I did vomit blood for like 6 months from my own house, and I had to leave my house. Yeah?
No way.
Don't worry. It's okay.
When was this? How long ago was this?
2010, 2009.
6 months.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a medical condition.
No. Not be medical. Don't worry.
Ha! So how do you protect yourself?
Me, I'm not Christian. I'm not Muslim. I'm Babalawo. I tell people, and people run away from me. Did you see any juju here with me? For me, I'm African.
Traditionalist.
What did you call it?
Traditionalist.
Yeah, that's what I practice.
And you practice.
Because I find my own life, my own way.
If you were to change anything, what would that have been?
The first time I experienced this was when I was vomiting that blood. And someone just told me, someone said, Lord Bafa now. So that you can be protected. I said, okay. I did it. I just wish that I've known Ifa at the beginning. When Fela was talking, Fela used to go to Ogun. We were like, this guy, what's he doing? And now I know.
Controversial Nigerian investigative journalist Kemi Olunloyo has renewed allegations against Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo, accusing her of being a former adult film actress in Benin Republic. In a post shared on her official Facebook page, Kemi Olunloyo reposted a 2024 claim in which she alleged that Iyabo Ojo worked in the porn industry before transitioning into mainstream Nollywood. She accused the actress of concealing her past to maintain what she called a clean image in Nigeria's entertainment space. A year ago, nobody believed me. Iyabo Ojo has been fielding a false narrative for years that she was raped 5 times, something she did for followers and attention, plus to cover up the real story. 5 different men knocked her in adult films. Addressing the allegations, she alleged that Iyabo Ojo fled to Canada after supposedly admitting to smearing the reputations of singer Naira Marley and music promoter Sam Larry in the widely publicized Mohbad case. Olunloyo claimed that Ojo backed out of the written apology and left the country to avoid accountability. After admitting to tarnishing NM and SL in the Mohbad case, refusing to do a written apology, and then fleeing to Canada, do you now believe she was forcefully violated 5 times? This is what Kemi Olunloyo wrote about the actress' past trauma claims. American singer Jessie J has been rushed to the hospital with an infection and fluid in her lung 6 weeks after undergoing breast cancer surgery. The hitmaker, who is 37, who revealed her breast cancer diagnosis earlier in the year, later revealed that the cancer was all gone following the surgery. She has been admitted to the hospital again. Making a photo from her hospital bed, Jessie J shared a snap of IV cannula in her hand and explained how she had been admitted to the hospital on Saturday morning, August 2. In the post, she revealed, "How I spent the last 24 hours. 6 weeks post-surgery, I was back in the same ward I was after the surgery. Not expected or planned." She went on to reveal that she had and still has symptoms that pointed towards a blood clot in the lung. "It is not a blood clot, thank God," she said. "They ran a lot of tests, which ended up showing I have an infection, still trying to figure out what, and a little fluid in my lungs. Finding it hard to breathe in, but I discharged myself last night. I hate being in the hospital, and I will continue the investigation as an outpatient." In the next slide, Jessie J added, "I know many people who will have gone through this or similar may or may not agree with me on this or not, and that's okay. But I know me. The true hard journey of this whole thing physically was the day I went into surgery. The recovery, physically, is far from quick or easy, and mentally, it's been the most challenging for me, especially being a mom with a toddler and being unable to be the mother I usually am." Jessie J then spoke about how she has often been forced to change plans for her career this year, which has been frustrating. Also for her, being declared all clear was and is incredible, but the result didn't speed up or make the recovery from the surgery any easier physically. In the third and final slide she shared on her Instagram page, she went on to say that she needs to remember to slow down even though she feels like she's at a slow pace right now. Rapper Soulja Boy has been arrested after police allegedly discovered firearm during a late-night traffic stop in Los Angeles. The incident occurred around 2 a.m. on Sunday, according to law enforcement authorities. They say the artist, whose real name is DeAndre Curtis Way, was a passenger in a vehicle that was pulled over in the early hours. During the stop, officers reportedly spotted a firearm inside the car. Soulja Boy was taken into custody and booked on suspicion of being a felon in the possession of a firearm. Details surrounding the reason for the traffic stop and specifics about the firearm have not been released yet. It's also unclear whether any other occupants of the vehicle were involved or detained. Just hours before the arrest, the rapper was seen engaging with fans on the TMZ Celebrity Tour outside his store in Melrose Avenue. He also posted videos from his birthday celebration at the Los Angeles nightclub Poppy on Saturday night. The Los Angeles affiliate of NBC was the first to report the arrest. Requests for comment have been sent to Soulja Boy's representatives, but no official statement has been issued as at the time of reporting. And talking about sport, Nigeria's women's basketball team, the Tigress, have been crowned champions of the 2025 FIBA Women's Afrobasket for the 5th consecutive time after defeating Mali in the final. Rena Wakana-led side clinched the title on Sunday at the Palais des Sports de Trasville in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. With the win, Nigeria made history as the first country to win 5 consecutive women's Afrobasket championships, further cementing their dominance in the continent. As if that record isn't enough, they also remain unbeaten in the tournament for a decade. The last time the Tigers lost an Afrobasket game was on October 2nd, 2015 against Cameroon. The final was a rollercoaster of emotions as Mali took the lead with 26-21 at the end of the first quarter, but by the halftime, both teams had a level score of 41. In the third quarter, Nigeria took the lead with the game ending 61-56 at the sound of the buzzer, while in the final quarter, Nigeria wrapped it up with 14 points to end the game at 78-64. Coach Wakana now has 2 titles in 2 attempts, having led the team to victory in 2023 as the first woman to coach a team to Afrobasket glory. And finally, Super Eagles striker and Atalanta winger Ademola Lookman has officially submitted a transfer request calling out his club for blocking his transfer to Inter Milan. Taking to his social media accounts on Sunday, the 27-year-old winger expressed his growing frustration with the situation and confirmed he has officially submitted a transfer request to the club. Lookman stated that both he and the club's management had agreed that this summer was the right time for a move, and he was assured that if a reasonable offer arrived, he would be allowed to leave. The winger added that despite Atalanta receiving an offer in alignment with what he believed had been discussed, the club has refused to honor its agreement. Over the past 3 years at Atalanta, I have given absolutely everything, not just as a footballer, but as a person. I've always worn the shirt with pride and tried to represent the club and the city Bergamo with my heart, passion, and dedication. I came here with the hope of helping this special club grow, and together, we've created memories that will stay with me forever. Winning the Europa League and standing shoulder to shoulder with my teammates at the night in Dublin, celebrating with our fans, was one of the proudest moments of my career so far, and it gives me goosebumps thinking about it. Atalanta, and especially its supporters, have become a part of me. This place has felt like home from the moment I arrived, and I've always tried to repay that love, even in moments where things haven't been easy behind the scenes. That's what makes writing this so hard. I have loved every moment, but feel that now, after 3 wonderful years in Bergamo, it's the right time to move on and experience a new adventure. There have been numerous clubs approach Atalanta in the past, and I have previously always stayed loyal. However, myself and the ownership of the club have been in agreement that now is the right time, and the club was clear with me that if a fair offer came, they would allow me move. Despite receiving an offer in alignment with what I believe had been discussed, sadly, the club are blocking the opportunity for reasons I don't understand. As a result, and after many months of broken promises and what I feel has been poor treatment towards me as both a human being and as a professional footballer, sadly, I have no choice but to speak out for what I believe is right and feel that enough is enough. I can confirm I have handed in a formal transfer request. Even through the extremely difficult moments I've endured, many of which have remained private and confidential, I have always tried to put the club, the fans, and the team first. I hoped it would not get to this, but I unfortunately feel there is now little choice. To the fans, the heartbeat of the club, I want to say this. I am truly sorry it's come to this. I hope you can understand this incredible difficult situation. It's simply about standing up for what I believe is fair and right. The support you have always given me has been incredible, and the bond we have created together is special. Football transfer expert Fabrizio Romano reports that Lookman's decision to drop the transfer request follows Inter Milan's latest offer reported to be about 42 million euros with 3 million euros in bonuses, which Atalanta swiftly rejected. The club continues to hold out for a minimum fee of 50 million euros for the reigning African Player of the Year. And that's it on Wakaati Entertainment Gist. See you next time.